So, hello everybody, what is going on today? It's Kibishimagi here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Last time, well, we began our little trek through the fiery fields after finding out just what, or just finding out what we gained access to with that clear wing. This time, well, we plan to finish it up and get through the rest, hopefully, with not too much problems. We got a Combuskin that we can whale on. I know I'm taking my time with it. I want to see if I can recruit it. No, I cannot. That is fine, though. We got another Combuskin. But yeah, as I mentioned before, last time, well, we went ahead and paid a visit to Zatu. He gave us the information about the Clear Wing, the Mirage, and the shadows of the Mirage. And well, now we're taking time to check out these shadows and see if they can tell us more about the Mirage Pokemon. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know how well we're going to do, but we can only hope that things go pretty swell for us. We're on floor 26. We are almost at the end of the dungeon. To the gungeon, if you will. Let's go ahead and let's use a max elixir just to play it safe, in all honesty. Just because I want to make sure I have all my PP and stuff like that. I know I'm going to set that on. Then I'm going to give Riptide the X-ray specs, and I'm going to take the ones off of myself, and that should do it. Things should be well from this point on. Let's see. I did not mean to do that. This is actually very risky. Let me set Surf on just because I want to make sure I can KO these Pokemon pretty quickly. Recruiting them, I'm not going to worry about, though. If you do want to recruit any of the starters, make sure you have the friend area Scorched Plains. That is the friend area for all fire type starters, such as the same with Rub-a-Dub River being for all water type starters, and the Overgrown Forest is perfect for all grass type starters. As for Pikachu, you need, I believe, Thunder Meadow. So yeah, just make sure that you're all prepared for those and have unlocked as many of the friend areas as you can up to this point. Okay, cool, thank you. We're on the 28th floor, we're almost there. Let's see. Step on a defense scarf, step on a PP0 trap. Thank goodness they avoided it. Let's get rid of this Charmeleon, or Charmeleon, I guess would be the proper way to pronounce it. But never mind that, we have ourselves the stairs. No, not a slow trap. Just get to the stairs and move. We hit the 29th floor, and here we gain ourselves, well, there is special items here on this floor. If you have any Pokemon that are evolved via Firestone, well, you get yourself a Firestone. Unfortunately, I do not have any Pokemon like that, and I don't plan on recruiting any, so we ain't got to worry about it. We step forward to the 30th floor, and what compelled you to come? The likes of you have no business being here. I am Entei. I live surrounded by the fiery lava volcanoes. If you refuse to leave, I shall forcefully expel you. And we have ourselves quite the battle against Entei. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure that things are all set. I'm going to swap over to myself, of course. Make myself the leader. And just start setting up with agility. Make sure that we're all at basically cap speed, just so that way I can wail on him pretty quickly. But yeah, as for Entei as a Pokemon, Entei is level 45. It is incredibly strong. Pure fire type, pressure for the ability with the moves Bite, Ember, Fire Spin, and Leer. Now this thing is quite formidable, and it can do quite a bit of damage to you if you're not ready or prepared for it. Let me go ahead and let me set let me just set Surf only. I don't need Ice Beam, I don't need anything else. Can't use Dive, so we're just gonna have to make this work as best as we can. Let's just start spamming Bullet Seed. Boom. Now if you have any Gin Sedge, definitely use them on the moves that are most powerful in your own toolkit. Oh, goodness gracious, okay. That did way more than I was expecting. Like, gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's just use the bullet once more. And there we go. We We take care of Entei, and we have ourselves one little extra cutscene. You cannot recruit Entei on your first run through here, but if you do decide to come back later, you will be able to. There you go. Let's see what he has to say. Whoa. I lost. You. What do you wish? Relieve the clear wing. What? This is the clear wing. I understand now. To meet that Pokemon, stand aside. Step back. He uses Fire Spin, and now Entei's Fiery Blast made the clear wing flare. The clear wing transformed into the red wing. More looks like a wing that's on fire. Now it is the red wing. Take this and go west. There you will find the lightning field. You will know your path there. Now go to the lightning field. We receive the red wing, and we have gained access to the lightning field, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. All our friends have been returned to their areas. We go ahead and we save up, and I will prepare and set out for the lightning field. Oh man, I got a lot of sorting to do. Give me a sec. Yes, we shall save again. Let's jump right in. Let's enter the lightning field. It is just like the fiery field, except electric type base, so it is an upgraded Mount Thunder. As you can guess, we already got the enemies galore. Now this is a little risky with Riptide here, but hopefully we can make it all work. So let's just... Oh, okay. Jeez, are you kidding me? You're really hitting me up with that right off the bat. If you manage to recruit yourself... Oh, okay, cool. If you manage to recruit yourself a fire type from the previous area, this dungeon can actually seem somewhat easier for you. I'm not sure if I would recommend bringing it along, but this dungeon does become significantly easier. Managing to have good resistance to electric types and sustain. I swear to God. Manages to sustain. Please stop. Sustain good damage from towards electric types, as well as handling Pokemon like Magneton pretty quickly. So let's just attack. But yeah, you can find a lot more Pokemon around here, and hey, we get ourselves a Mareep. Awesome, one of my favorite Pokemon, and a little interesting story I guess I gotta share on this. Should call him Bah, I don't know. I'm uncreative with names, I just kind of call it something simple. Aside from this, referencing to Red Rescue Team, Mystery Dungeon DX, I actually want to bring that up. One of the first shinies that I actually ran into in that game was a shiny Ampharos, and that made me really happy, but also kind of sad, because when I first ran into it, it was during the main story when I did not have a friend bow. So I was unable to actually get a friend bow and go ahead and, well, obtain any kind of Pokemon, or obtain any shinies. So it was kind of unfortunate, it made me really sad, but hey, it's fine, I could always just play through the game and get some more. And in all honesty, I hope that maybe one day we'll be able to transfer over from this game once we're done and just see all the bonus stuff that's in Rescue Team DX. But aside from that, yes, let us return to our lightning field where lightning types and electric types are galore. The weather is always different. The weather luckily is clear for the most part, but the weather does randomize as per usual. We can only hope that things become easier. And like I had said, boom, Pikachus. If you are looking to recruit one, well, you can find yourself some here. They aren't too difficult to fight and aren't too difficult to find, but they can be quite annoying when facing because of their typing and because of the moveset that is given to them. Such that of being double team, quick attack, probably like Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt and Thunder Wave. So yeah, they can be quite annoying when fighting and can be quite problematic when trying to recruit, just because of how, oh my goodness, that's good. Just because of how frequent you run into them, but also because of the whole double team and trying to kill them before they kill any of your allies results in you asking your teammate for help. But that's all good. You can come back here afterward, recruit one, and then leave with an escape over if you got one. Aside from that, I don't think there's much else to bring my attention to, so okay, you're not cool at all. I thought I had a stick set, but okay. Aside from that, all we can kind of do is just step forward and do some good damage. I'm not much of a fan of gravel rocks. I don't quite like using them in later areas just because they're not as effective. Just gonna throw it. Boom. And DX, I think the damage range is, or the damage roll is completely different. Hey, a Minun. Sure. I think I already have one though. I don't think so. Whatever. I'll just call it minus. There we go. There we go. Got ourselves a Minun and a Mareep, which are two Pokemon I was not expecting. If I manage to actually get a plus, that'd be interesting. But other than that, yeah, DX, the damage roll I believe on gravel rocks is completely different. They don't do a set 20. They actually do a higher amount. I don't know how much exactly. At least that's what I'm thinking, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, you stink. Attack. There we go. Lure Seed. Now we're finally seeing it in effect. What it does is it basically changes the outlook of everything and makes it all questionable. Now that it can be useful, if you're in a monster house, you could use it on one of the opponent Pokemon and have it attack everything else, or you will be hit by it and it'll cause some problems. However, like I had mentioned back in Fiery Fields, you can find yourself some Jolteon if you are looking to recruit one without having to worry about getting a Thunderstone for an Eevee, which can be found on the 29th floor of this dungeon. Well, you can try and recruit yourself a Jolteon, though it is a bit harder to recruit. It already comes with boosted stats and is a slight bit better than getting yourselves an Eevee. Though that decision is all entirely yours. I do recommend getting an Eevee though, because you still have the other two forms, Espeon and Umbreon, available to obtain and, well, get yourself. Though their evolution process is completely different in this game. I believe in order to evolve an Espeon to, or an Eevee to an Espeon or an Umbreon, you need an item that is called a link cable, which is actually now available in Solar Caves since we already took the Surf TM. So yeah, make sure you get yourself that. If you have any Pokemon that require trade to evolve, such as Machoke or Machamp or Haunter, you can go ahead and get yourself a Gengar and a Machamp, as long as you have the link cable, and you go to Lumious Cave and use it right then and there. You offer it up and boom, you get yourself the evolved forms. Now, aside from that, oh come on, Minun, you fool! Minus. You know what? I'm not gonna even worry about it. If it goes down, it goes down. It's a fool. It's not my fault. God, you do nothing. And as you can see, Jolteon does loads of damage. In all honesty, Minun is not really a Pokemon that I wanted to recruit anyways. If there's a Pokemon I wanted to recruit, it would have kind of be Mareep or Jolteon or maybe even Pikachu. All their accessible items available in this dungeon too, so if you need them, there you go. But Mareep was really just kind of the highlight that I wanted, because it doesn't take that long to evolve. It actually just needs a couple levels. I think it's capable of fully evolving up to this point if it's level 30. You used my No. I'm kicking you off. I'm not chancing you. Say farewell. Yes, I'm not. No. I'm not chancing that. You use one of my 2 Reviver Seeds. I instantly have a distaste for you if you do that. Okay, well, at least with us a quarter down, I think I might be getting to a decent stopping point. Not fully sure. Damn, friggin' Minun. Should have disbanded it earlier. But, oh well, it's fine. We see a Cacturn, which is quite an interesting... Is that a PPC? Oh, okay, no, that is a Mud Trap, I think. Which is fine, I don't mind those actually, but... You see Cacturn using... or doing something that lays down a trap. It has spikes. Same with toxic spikes, well, will lay down a trap that is visible to everybody and will do damage to anyone who walks over it. The annoying thing about that is if it's not your Pokemon, well, you can kind of guess where I'm going with it right after that. But aside from that, bringing attention to that traps thing, during Meteor Cave, I was unfortunate that one of the move rolls that defense form Deoxys had was spikes. So I kept laying spikes and then teleporting away, so I couldn't chase after it or try and attack it because of spikes doing loads of damage, so watch out for that. Its moveset varies every time, so I can't give you quantified movesets out in the field from floors 1 through 19. However, floor 20 I give you a guaranteed. But I'll stop ranting about Meteor Cave. I'll stop going over and complaining about it, because now I'm going to be complaining to myself off screen. But, oh my goodness, you did way more damage than you should have. And I'm not chancing it because you have quick attack. I know you do, so I'm just going to eat an Oranberry. Wait for you to get close and then slam. I said slam. Thank you. But, as I think we're just about halfway through this dungeon, or not exactly halfway, but just getting close, I'm probably going to call this here, just because these dungeons aren't that difficult, and, well, kind of want to take a break through all of this, so yeah, I know this is an awkward stopping point, but I hope you guys do understand. You suck. I was gonna step diagonally. 2. It wouldn't surprise me if you got KO'd. Cool, there goes that item. But yeah, honestly, I think this is a decent stopping point for myself. I'm gonna call it quits here. I hope you guys did enjoy, though. If you did, please show me some love and support. Hit that like button, comment down below, chill, enjoy them. I certainly would love to see. Thank goodness that trap didn't set off. Share with everybody you think might enjoy this type of gameplay or commentary. And certainly, if you're out all new, please subscribe. That would be deeply appreciated. But that's really it for now. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will most definitely, come on, take care of that cactus. I will most definitely be seeing all of you dudes next time. Peace out, everybody. Whew.